Remember that they are changing my voice. On the issue of welfare. When we are talking about welfare, we're talking about semantics. Do you consider Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare welfare? Do you consider tax write-offs? Do you think that the various Veterans Association programs are welfare programs? As a nation loses its souls because of the racist whites, Jews, and LGBT people governing society, do you consider it a form of welfare to give the rich tax cuts? So what does it mean for a program to be a welfare program? In a country that's known for psychological operations more than any country in the world, the United States of America, how can people avoid answering the question, what is a welfare program? Well, first of all, America is a racist state. I've been harassed in America like you wouldn't believe my entire life. Not just by skaters and various racist people, rockers, immature people over the internet saying racist things, Democrats and Republicans alike, but by the government itself, the police departments, the military, completely immature entities without a speck of heart who are determined to propound the racist cultures of America. In this very video, I was harassed to the extreme. That's what made it so that I made this video this way instead of in a more calm way. So do you consider Section 8 to be welfare and food stamps? I would. These are the main programs that are welfare programs. They only spent $32 billion or so on Section 8 in 2024. That's last year. Can you imagine? Out of the $6.9 trillion that was spent, that they cite $32 billion? And they say that that's the problem? That's the kind of ignorance coming from these racist white Jews and LGBT people in the governing class. Even though I'm the son of a humanitarian, they decided to run a psychological operation on me, to try to tell me what to do, to try to sexually control me. They tried to make me gay. Very petty, very pitiful, very disgusting. And everyone in America who would hear this video would believe it immediately. Not only because it's obviously true, but secondly, because we see the extreme rise in homosexuality. I've seen some studies where they say as much as 1 in 3 of a generation, of a certain generation, identify as LGBT, up from 2 to 5%, all the way up to 33%. Obviously, they're spending a lot of money trying to make people LGBT. They spend a lot of money propounding the despicable philosophies from the right and the left that we see, from Democrats and Republicans. Horrible philosophies. They spend a lot of money on that. They've ruined this country to the point of no fucking return. And they didn't hesitate to argue with people about pronouns. But they can't get the semantics correct when it comes to welfare? To the point where there's still lots of people who say stupid things? They have no idea how money is spent and why. They have no idea about how stupid it is to cite a program that only costs $32 billion as the source of all America's problems. That is the kind of stupidity I've been faced with my whole life. And it trickles down into their dating cultures. My goodness, with that same stupid brain that they have, they decide to date each other. They decide to come together and harass a black man who was the top martial artist ever and the son of God, and that black man is me.